Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182, on Charter Communications and Abundance Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. You can also find us on podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. Again, thank you so much for watching. We definitely appreciate it. And thank you, very special thanks to our sponsors and again to our listeners for making all of this possible. Wanted to talk to you about scammers. Scammers impersonate delivery service support to rip off drivers and restaurants. But before we get started, let's go ahead and look at this really quick video. And this is how you can report scammers, whatever the issue is. This is how you can report them to the Federal Trade Commission. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. Be right back in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Rosario Mendez, an attorney with the Federal Trade Commission, and today I'm going to tell you how to report scams at reportfraud.ftc.gov. But first, let me tell you why it's so important to report frauds and scams. Every time you file a report with the Federal Trade Commission, you are helping us build cases, stop scammers, and also alert others about the current trends. And now it's a lot easier to report fraud at reportfraud.ftc.gov. The first thing that you do to report a scam or a bad business practice is to go to the website, reportfraud.ftc.gov, and you click on the Report Now button. The site will ask you a few questions, like, is your report about any of these common problems? That's to narrow down what your report is about. You can report any scam, fraud, or bad business practice that you've spotted. Today, I'm going to report an impersonator scam. In my case, it was a tech support scam. So I'll first select an impersonator, and then I'll click that somebody was pretending to be a well-known or trusted business. And then I'll click continue. And then I'll just fill out a few more details. Did the company offer tech support services? Yes. Did you send the scammer payment of any kind? Yes. How much money did you pay the scammer in total? I'm going to say $99. How did you pay or send the money? Credit card. Was it an automatic recurring charge or subscription? No. When did you most recently pay or send money? I'm going to say August 10th. How did you first hear about it? I'm going to say website. Name of the company, I'm going to make up the company. Name of the person, if you talk to anybody, put name there. Describe what happened. This is the opportunity to put in your own words what happened to you. Press continue again. Now I'm going to enter my contact information. That way I can help if someone needs more information about what happened. But you can give as much or as little information as you like. The name, address, phone number, and then hit submit. You'll get a report number and also tips on what to do next. If you gave us an email, you will get an email with this information as well. And that's it. That's how easy it is to report fraud. Scammers don't just scam one person. So if you detect a scam, help your community, help protect your friends, your family by reporting it to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov. If you like this video, give it a like, share with your friends, subscribe to receive more tips from the Federal Trade Commission. Thanks for watching, and thanks for reporting fraud.
Okay, I hope this helps. There's a lot of help out there. And so make sure you keep this website handy, okay? Consumer.ftc.gov. Some help out there for you. Okay, so let's talk about another situation right here that's being trampled on by the nutty people out there who are trying to take your money. But we're going to dig, okay? So we're going to really make sure that this person is caught, whoever it is. We're going to make sure they're caught. So you may have heard about food delivery services like DoorDash or Uber Eats, and you order through a restaurant's website sometimes, or maybe a delivery service's mobile app, and drivers deliver your food. Now, we're hearing about a new scam targeting food delivery drivers and restaurants. Let's talk a little bit more about that. So what happens is scammers will actually pose as support from food delivery services, and they're contacting delivery drivers and restaurants and are trying to steal their personal and financial information. One scenario, okay, the scammer tells delivery drivers and restaurants they're sending a free tablet or printer to handle food delivery orders. To do that, they say they need to verify your phone number, email, and login. They also say they need your social security number and bank account to send the equipment. Now, in another scenario, the scammer says they need the driver's email or bank account because there's a problem with the order, or they want to refund them money from a canceled order. After getting the driver or restaurant owner's email, the scammer may ask for email verification code, which you never want to share, by the way. If you get results like this, no matter where you work, stop. Here's how to avoid the scams. A lot of this is common sense stuff, but let's go ahead and talk about it anyway. First of all, don't give your personal or financial information to someone who unexpectedly calls, texts, or emails you. They might be trying to steal from you. Now, if you think the request is legitimate, and it's a possibility, contact the business directly, just like we've been telling you about other scams. Don't go with whatever link these people send you. Call the company directly. Okay, but use a phone number you know is real, or a website or app that you found yourself. Okay, so let's just say it's XYZ Restaurant Company. Okay, and you know that you've got their website. You know personally this is their website, okay? And there is a telephone number that you have called before, so you know it's a legitimate business. Use that telephone number, not the one they may send you. Never share an email verification code with someone if you didn't contact them first. Scammers are after your information and your money. Sharing verification codes makes it easier for them to pretend to be you. Once they're you, they have access to your accounts and can take your money. Now, if you spot these scams, you need to get in touch with the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, okay? And so let's give you that address again. The website is reportfraud.ftc.gov. That's reportfraud.ftc.gov. Now, when you report the scam, you have the FTC and other law enforcement agencies stop scams. Okay, now let's go ahead and, here are a few comments. This is something Ruby put. Today I received a phone call from a area code 202-864-0151. He said he was calling on behalf of the Consumer Protection Bureau about a sweepstake award. She said, I did not enter a sweepstakes, so I hung up. That's the thing you do. Now, first of all, she's reported this fake phone number. Now, let me tell you something else you can do. Use whatever search engine you use and type in the telephone number, okay? As they're calling you, if they leave a message or whatever they do, go to the website, go to a search engine, type in, let's say this number for instance, 202-864-0151. Odds are this is not the first time they've sent this telephone number out. And if it is a fraud, well, then you're going to know it from the search engine, and they'll report all those numbers that were sent in very like that, exactly. Okay, let's see. When looking up a phone number on Google, be sure it's the official site for that company. Absolutely. Scammers get their company listed on Google and will impersonate a company. And so they said, I had a reservation with Hertz, and all I wanted to do was pay in advance because you can get this big discount. So they said, I looked up the company on Google only to find out there was a phone number of a scammer. Now, when the scammer wanted me to purchase a gift card, I told him, that's what scammers do. And then I hung up. So that's a smart one. Okay, so Teresa says, I was charged for DoorDash for 3 months when I never signed up for it. And then she said, also check out and see if somebody says they're from DoorDash and you live out in the country like I do. DoorDash doesn't deliver here. We're too far out in the sticks. They're not going to. That's another thing. If you've never heard Uber in your particular area, it's probably going to be a scam. Okay, let's see. This one says, this has happened to me shortly after my oldest son passed away. His wife called me asking for a code, said that it had been sent to my phone. What should I do? It's probably not the wife, okay? So don't do anything. Okay, let's see. Let's go to this one right here. It's a job searching military spouses. And you can find these people out right here, okay? So this one is for job searching military spouses. And I know I'm very familiar with this because when we lived in Oxford, Alabama, that was close to Fort McClellan, and I used to be a headhunter. Yeah, I was a headhunter. And so I would help search jobs for people. And I loved military spouses, and I would help them find jobs. But man, it's horrible now the way things have developed. So we're going to talk about that when we come back from the commercial break. We'll be right back in just a few minutes.
You have been at this for 12 years. Why are you doing it?
Because God's children are not for sale.
Rated PG-13.
At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. Let Rhonda at Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC take the burden off you for all your tax needs. I know because Rhonda has been taking care of my business since 2013. I feel Rhonda works for me because she knows the direct questions to ask to better benefit my unique business in order for me to get back the biggest refund possible. Rhonda is an ongoing student, and she knows tax laws are in a constant change every year. Call 256-281-9903 for an appointment to take the dread out of getting your taxes done. Rhonda is located at 11968 U.S. Highway 431 in Boaz. Again, that number is 256-281-9903. And let Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC champion your personal and business taxes. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to McCurdyLawFirm reportfraud.ftc.gov. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer.
Yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community
Okay,
College.
we're back. My name is Donna, and I am your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, Channel 182 on Charter Communications and Abundant Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. I want to talk to military spouses right now, so let's talk about spot scams, how you can spot scams before you apply. This is for folks who are searching for jobs. And I'm just going to tell you, when we were in Oxford and I was a headhunter and I used to help find jobs for everybody, and I loved military spouses because they were the most hardworking and they would stay with a job. I mean, they stuck it out. And so I would love to help them. But something has happened, okay? So we have the internet now. This is back in the 80s. We didn't have all this internet stuff, and, scammers were always out there, but not as vibrant as they are right now. So military spouses, and I know this from experience, don't always have the luxury of staying on the same jobs for years because they move around. So explaining gaps in your employment history and frequent relocation is hard enough, and scammers make it worse. So spot job scams before you apply. So let's talk about how to do it. Okay, scammers use many tactics to try to steal your money or your personal information while you're on the hunt for a job. So we need to know how these job scams work and what to look for. Hijacked job ads. Okay, so recruiters use sites like Indeed and LinkedIn to message you out of the blue. They most certainly will do that. And also, they've kind of messed up Facebook Marketplace for me because I put something out there. I've got a new washer and dryer, so I wanted to sell my old one because it was still good working condition. I had to fight most of my time. People were sending me messages interested in the washer and dryer, but a big part of my time was scammers who were sending me messages all the time, like saying jobs and all this kind of stuff. I wish Facebook would do something like, to get rid of these scammers. It should be easy for them to do. But anyway, they may send you a fake website to apply for jobs or schedule phony virtual interviews where they ask you for personal information. But hold on. So you need to check and see if that job posting was real. So how do you do it? Don't rely on a recruiter's message. So what you want to do is find the active job posting for the company's actual website. So what you'll do is look for a career opportunity or jobs page and then apply directly through the company's encrypted site. Now, fake check schemes, an employer might send you a check to cover upfront costs like equipment or supplies, or tell you to send part of the money back. That's a fake check scam. It could take weeks for the bad check to bounce. But then when the employer is gone and you'll be stuck paying the money back to the bank, never deposit a check from someone you don't know, okay? And this is what they do. They'll send the check for more, okay, than what it was supposed to be. And they'll say, oh yeah, just go ahead, you can just send us a check back. That's how they get you. Okay, so the best thing to do is tear the check up. Do not put it into your bank account or get in contact with the Federal Trade Commission. Okay, and that's going to be your way out. Okay, so before you apply, what you want to do is search the company or potential employer's name online with the word scam or fraud. And if you find stories of others who've lost money, you need to walk away. Talking about a job posting with someone you trust, like a career counselor, if you know someone locally, a headhunter locally, you might want to talk to them. But talking about a job posting with someone you trust, like a career counselor or your local military base or online. Military One Source is a good site. That might help you to realize it's a scam. So if it sounds too good to be true, I'm pretty sure it is. So if you spot a job scam, you want to report it to the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. That website again is reportfraud.ftc.gov. Okay, so let's talk about credit and debt, and let's talk about buying and owning a car. Okay, these are consumer alerts here as well. So let's talk about the Financial Literacy Month. Learn how to keep your money safe from scammers. Far from a full vehicle protection. You see those all the time. Okay, really be careful, because I've tried one of those and it just didn't work out for me. So getting unwanted calls about extended auto warranties. I get them all the time. I mean, it's just consistently, okay? So when it comes to telemarketing, and there are some good telemarketers out there. There are people who call you on legitimate reasons, but the bad ones are kind of messing it up for all the good people. So when it comes to telemarketing and extended auto warranties, oh my goodness, what you've been promised on the phone, what you get may be two different things. So today, the FTC announced a settlement with its case against American Vehicle Protection, and who it charged last year with running a telemarketing extended auto warranty scheme that cheated people out of more than $6 million. Okay? Now, according to the FTC, American Vehicle Protection cold called people. They lied about being affiliated with car manufacturers or authorized dealers, and misrepresented the terms to the extended auto warranties that they were selling. They claimed to offer full vehicle protection and reimbursements within 30 days if people were unsatisfied. But the written contract, which they would only send you after you paid a down payment, listed a lot of exceptions. So it was like, yeah, we'll pay you except for, but see, this was after people paid. Then they didn't want to give them their money back. And the option for a refund within 30 days, it turned out it was really, really hard to get. So thinking about getting an auto warranty, think twice. Okay, first of all, get the coverage in writing before you pay. Don't pay yet. Make sure you get the total warranty. Make sure what the seller has told you matches what's written in the contract. So few auto service contracts cover all repairs and maintenance. Think twice before buying an extended auto warranty from a telemarketer. They may have no connection to your car's manufacturer or an authorized dealer, even if they say they do. Check if the company has a good reputation. You can search for their name in words like review or complaint. If it's XYZ, just put XYZ Auto Claims and then put review or complaint. I'd do both, just to see if people have had issues in the past. Okay, so let's talk about getting unwarranted calls, extended auto warranties. Okay, let's talk about this. We've got time, and this is a really good one right here. So after you buy a product, you may get calls and mail from marketers who want to sell you an extended warranty or service contract. This can be for anything, okay? It could be you bought a refrigerator. And by the way, I never get those. They never work. They never work unless they claim, even from legitimate companies. I don't mess with them. These offers can come years after your purchase, and the marketers are usually not related to the company you did business with. So the telemarketing calls, both live calls and the robo ones that you get, are probably illegal if you have no connection with the company that's calling. Okay, so marketers, what they do is they use high pressure sales tactics, saying things like, act now, your warranty is about to expire. Yeah, they'll do that to try to, they work on your emotions, okay? Anytime I have ever made a commitment to anything based on emotion instead of using the head right here that I've got, it's always been a mistake, always. Okay, so they might try to get your personal and financial information and maybe even a first payment. Don't do it. Before they tell you about the contract, they're going to try to do this. Now, it might seem risky to buy an extended warranty or a service contract from a telemarketer because the company that's responsible for the contract may not even be in business when it needs your services. So here's what you have to do. You have a problem, if you have a problem with an extended warranty or a service contract, you can report it straight to the FTC. I can't give you this website enough. This is a lot of help. So the website is reportfraud.ftc.gov. Now you can also get in contact with your state attorney general. I've done that before. There was a situation that we had, was with a family member. And so what you can do is go to consumerresources.org to file a complaint with them as well. And you can go to the link. You can go ahead and whatever search engine you've been using, you can use that search engine. And you can also find out, let's say, state of Alabama. So I would just go to consumer advice website and go ahead and call them as well. Okay, now I've got one more thing, and I think I have time. One more thing I want to talk to you about. Oh wait, here's some questions. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so yeah, I think they should have severe criminal penalties myself, because sometimes you're taking somebody's life savings. Okay, this person says, I don't pay attention to auto warranty companies. I think they're all crooked. Yeah, I do too. And by the way, I'm going to mention one, CarShield. Check them out on the betterbusinessbureau.com. That's all I'm going to say. betterbusinessbureau.com, CarShield. Okay, so here, this is what another person says. What you're talking about buying is an extended warranty. So this happened to them back in 2003. So this is from June, and June said, I was talked into purchasing an extended warranty on my new Chevy truck. I paid $1,500 for this warranty. Ouch. I filed a claim to the state attorney general after the company went busted, and they didn't keep their word. They said, I think there were many people that also got ripped off for the company. She said, I did receive $300 through the state, after the state of Oregon, somebody who lives in Oregon, attorney filed a lawsuit. Now this experience sure taught me a lesson. So they paid $1,500 and got $300 back. Ugh. Okay, now here's someone who says, I've got time for this one. I don't know of any dealer or auto repair facility that I have personally contacted that accepts these so-called third-party extended repair warranties up front, meaning the dealer or repair facility is unwilling to wait for payment from them. Repair facilities want the consumer to pay the bills, and then you can try to get reimbursed from these extended warranty shysters. That's how most of them work. And then someone else went on to say, most of the extended auto warranties are bad, especially ones you buy from people who call you or from companies that send them to you in the mail. The only ones you can sort of trust are the ones from the dealers when you buy a new car. These are not really worth it either. They really don't cover very much, and so you still have to pay a copay. So I never bought an extended warranty, and I never will. When I bought my computer that I use right here for the show, I bought it through Walmart, and Walmart actually had an option where you could buy a warranty as well. It was like $30, but I didn't get it. So something happened. I think lightning struck my computer. It was a bad storm, and I had an issue. I just went on ahead and just called HP and told them what happened. And I didn't buy the warranty, and HP took care of it. So, you know, that's what you have to do. Just if you've got, find out if you have a warranty for 1, 2, or 3 years, whatever electronics that you purchase, and that can be a huge help to you as well. Okay, my name is Donna. Thank you so much for watching The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. And we definitely appreciate your watching us, and I hope this helped you out. Thank you again so much for watching.
You have been at this for 12 years. Why are you doing it?
Because God's children are not for sale.
Let freedom ring.